Good morning, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here, and it is Monday morning, 4th of July, here on the Las Vegas Strip. I'm standing on the Las Vegas Strip, just outside of the Tropicana right here, and we'll take a look around here of my surroundings of where I'm standing at. See the Excalibur and Luxor and Mandalay Bay back there in the background. It is a very nice 82 degrees this morning. Really nice morning here in Vegas. Just a little bit of a breeze. But they're projecting a high of 100 today. I kept saying it was supposed to be 99 and get under. They bumped it up to the 100 mark, so I'm sure it'll get there. Yesterday got up to 100 degrees. But it is a fantastic morning. We'll see if there's anybody out and about. I've already seen a couple of joggers out roaming around. It's just a couple minutes before 8 a.m. here. Hope everybody here in America has had a great, fantastic Independence weekend. Hopefully you got a 3-day weekend. I just wanted to remind everybody for tonight, Caesars Palace is the only place here on the Strip that's having a fireworks show, and that will start at 8:30 p.m. at Caesars. Downtown the Plaza Hotel is the only place having a fireworks show, and their show will start at 9 p.m. And then there's some local shows around some of the station casinos, Green Valley Ranch, Red Rock, I know Palace Station, and I believe Sunset Station is saying, and Boulder Station. But be sure to check with station casinos to find out which ones, whatever you live closest to, is doing fireworks shows also. You know, more neighborhood type shows. And last year on the Strip, every property was involved in doing a fireworks show. And I think that may have been more in line of kind of a welcome back to Vegas kind of thing. You know, after Vegas being closed down for 3 months in 2020, and then the slow rebuild of getting people back to Vegas. I think that last year was kind of a celebration type thing. But this year, Caesars is the only property. So I'm sure it's going to be a madhouse around that area. I know by looking at the room rates on Hotel.com, it looks like most of the visitors actually will be gone, so as room rates this week are pretty reasonable here in Las Vegas, as reasonable as room rates are here in Las Vegas. Going through the valet area here at Tropicana. We'll take this pedestrian overpass here and go across to the other side of the Strip there. over by the MGM Grand. No thanks, man. Guy had a box of donuts and offered me one. Kind of nice. I'll tell you what I noticed this weekend. There were a lot of people in Las Vegas. Hey, if you walk the strip, especially in the evening time, there were a lot of people out and about. Hotel occupancy was very good. But if you watch my video from the Link Promenade on Saturday, not a ton of people walking around in there or spending any money in there, you know, at the bars or restaurants or whatever. And in the casino during the weekend, the casinos were fairly busy, but not like packed busy based on what the occupancy of what probably they should have been. So it looked like the people came to Las Vegas, you know, wanted to maybe party a little bit. But as far as spending any money, any kind of extracurricular money, gambling or partying, you know, nice restaurants or at the restaurants, whatever, I don't think that happened. And you know, if you've watched my other videos, I've talked about how the owners of the casinos are starting to get a little weary, where they feel it's like there's going to be the downturn here in Vegas also. You know, it kind of matches what's been going on here in the United States. And Vegas has been, I don't want to say inflation, or I guess we're not really in a full-blown recession yet, but you know, it's been kind of bulletproof to a lot of things. And they're starting to get a little jittery. So we'll see how that all plays out. I remember, you know, after the pandemic, you know, someone like me who, you know, whatever I play, I post on the channel, you know, slot play. So you can see it's like I'm not a big gambler or whatever. But during the time of when, after the pandemic and Vegas was first opening, and you know, not tons of people were coming back to Vegas. I mean, I was treated like, man, like a king almost. And don't get me wrong, I'm appreciative. It's like, especially like the Cosmopolitan. You know, the Cosmo has treated me very well. And hey, I built up some points, and they actually carried over, you know, to the following year. It's like, and I'm not sure if they did that for everybody, but as far as my points went, they carried them over to like the next year, to this year. And you know, at a fairly nice, the level that I'm at, you know, which on my level of play, it's like what I actually play probably doesn't warrant that, but they did. But once things really started rolling, and once things really started going, you know, people like myself, kind of the small rollers, the low rollers, you know, we kind of got the, I can only speak for myself, but kind of got the, you know, what have you done for me lately kind of thing. And that was kind of, yeah, okay, it's like, been nice knowing you. And it's like, you know, and how I was treated, it's like, you know, after the pandemic, the way things opened for the last year hasn't been that way. But the last couple of weeks, all of a sudden, it's like I'm starting to get more things from the casinos and more BOGOs, you know, the 2-for-1s or food credits or whatever, or maybe the free play has bumped up. And it's just interesting because I think it's like, you know, that's them saying, it's like, hey, you know, we know the times are going to get a little tough here, so it's interesting how you get perceived, if that makes any sense. I know I'm kind of rambling here, but you know, you go from being treated pretty royally to being treated, it's like more or less like an afterthought. And I know that's the corporate world, you know, it's like, it's just the way it is. But now, when you're hearing the rumblings of you know, downturns in Vegas, and maybe it's like the revenues aren't where they were hoping it should be. Although in June, Vegas set another record for gaming wins. But, you know, I know the owner of this Circa talked about things being down in some of the departments, and his properties are down double digits. And then all of a sudden, it's like you hear those grumblings, and then you get into mail, it's like, you know, come in, we've got this for you, you know, which they weren't sending to me before. Or in the case of the Cosmopolitan, all of a sudden it's like, you know, my free play was bumped up. All of a sudden it's like, and it's not much, you know, $15 food credit or $20 food credit. But still, when you weren't really getting anything, and then all of a sudden you're starting to get something, it kind of makes you think, you know. All right, everybody, well, it's like we're kind of like roaming around here on Las Vegas Strip. I'll be on the Strip all day, as you know. For those of you that watch my videos, I usually post about 4 a day from out and about. I appreciate y'all viewing my videos. I really do. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So I kind of rambled on a little bit about what's going on in the casinos. Hope everybody is like will have a great day today on this 4th of July. And if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. And everybody, please hit that thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. It gets me in that algorithm thing where my video gets suggested a little bit more. And I'll let you in a little secret too. You know, for those couple of people who, I have a couple of people who subscribe to my channel. They come in just to leave thumbs down, and then they unsubscribe right after they do that, for whatever reason. That helps me out too. If you leave thumbs down on a channel, they don't care. YouTube doesn't care. It doesn't affect them. But it actually helps the creator out, because YouTube just looks at it as like it's a good things going on in your channel. People are responding. So that's just a little tidbit of people who think they're trying to hurt you. It really doesn't. It helps you out. All right, everybody, take care and stay healthy, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.